Hello and welcome to the Seasiders Preview Show. I'm Jed Mills and here's what's coming up on today's episode. We'll look ahead to the final fixture of the season as Blackpool travel to Peterborough United. John Murphy reflects on the youth team's success this season as the under-18s picked up some silverware in midweek. Head coach Neil Critchley shares his thoughts on this weekend's game. Plus, Josh Bowler talks us through his strike against Bournemouth, which won the club's Goal of the Season award. Well, I'm pleased to welcome back into the studio today former Blackpool striker Brett Ormerod. Brett, final game of the season this weekend. Just summing up the season for you, what do you think of Blackpool and how they've done?
I think for the first season back, they've been absolutely fantastic. You know, it's a tough league. I think it's a big jump from League One, and they struggled early doors, but some of the performances, especially at Bloomfield this season, have been outstanding. Yeah,
and getting the fans back, that roar of the crowd as well. You'd have certainly had that in your day, especially going into the Premier League. Makes a massive difference.
Yeah, definitely. And you know, the atmosphere is back, and at times it's been absolutely rocking. Especially against the Preston game here at Bloomfield when they won, it was the atmosphere was unbelievable.
Yeah, and obviously going to be mid-table. No fear, obviously going down or going up. But there was that slight glimpse, was there, in the middle? Is that something that, like in your experience, is that something you build on going into next season? Then you get the confidence if you know you can do it.
Yeah, but like I said, for a lot of the players in the squad, it's the first time they've been in the Championship, and it is a big jump. So it can take time to adjust, but I think they've done it fantastic. I think they've had a lot of strength in depth. They've had to call on that at times, but the performances, even the games where they've lost here, they've always been in the game. I can't really recall on top of my head any time where they've been well and truly beaten.
Yeah. What about as a player, and you in this situation now? You're going into the final game of the season. Technically, nothing riding on it, although there is that potentially getting ahead of Preston, of course. There's always that. But what are you thinking as a player now, going into the season, looking ahead?
Yeah, you just want to finish the season strong, and try and build on that. I'm sure the manager will have a retain list of players, and he'll probably want to add one or two more to the squad next year to try and do better than this season. What
about for you, your standout player that you've seen?
Obviously Josh Bowler. I think he grew from strength to strength. I think early on in the season, and he's got such great gravity, and he can go in and either side of defenders, keeps the ball so tight to his feet. But I think his end product early on in the season wasn't as brilliant as as he came on. He just kicked on. But what a player he became over the season. Lavery's another one who came in for his debut season, has been absolutely fantastic. Kept Jerry Yates out for a lot at the time last year, which he was the star man the season before. And generally all the midfield, defenders. I think Keogh has been a really big signing for Blackpool. I think he steadied the back four really well, with his experience.
Do you think him and Marv, just like say Keogh and Marv Ekpiteta, of course, being that player that's come from sort of non-league and nowhere up to the Championship, do you think Keogh's been a real sort of pivotal, I suppose, bit of experience for him that he's lent on? Yeah, definitely.
I think for the whole team, I think he's had that knock-on effect, with his experience and stuff. So, there's been massive pluses for Neil Critchley. Some great performances out there, and it's been all good. But the challenge is, can they go one better next season?
How hard is that? I mean, like you say, you come up, it's the excitement of being in a new league, playing new teams and stuff like that. But you're here again, isn't it? And like I say, how hard is, mate, it's like the second album, isn't it?
Yeah, there's an expectation. I mean, I can only, the best way I can describe it is when we came down from the Premier League, and we had a decent squad and stuff, but the expectation was that we'd go straight back up.
Yeah.
And where this first season, we was relegation favourites. No one really expected us to do anything, so everything was a plus. But the season after the Premier League, there was this expectation of, we should be beating these teams, and you're still playing massive clubs as the Championship is. But I'm sure the lads will take that in the stride and look forward to it. Like I said, everything's good. The pitch is being done as they speak for the new season for next year. So I'm looking forward to it already.
Yeah.